Naftali Brower, and I'm the senior rabbi at Bournemouth and Elstree Synagogue. Good morning. Today's question is, what is the Eruv, and why should I be interested in it? Well, the Eruv is actually a solution to a difficulty. Let me first explain the difficulty, then I can explain what the solution is. The difficulty is this. In Jewish law, it is forbidden to carry from a public domain to a private domain, or vice versa. In other words, you cannot carry or transport objects or people or anything from a private home into the street or from the street into your home. Carrying is forbidden on the Sabbath. It is also forbidden to carry within the street itself. Now, that may not have posed great difficulty in a small town many years ago, but today life is more complex. And there are all different types of people who desperately need to transport from one place to another on the Sabbath. I'm thinking, for example, of young mothers who have the opportunity to attend children's programs or children's services in the synagogue, or want to be in the synagogue on the Sabbath, but can't get out of their homes because they've got babies who they can't push in their pram, or say someone who uses a wheelchair who needs to be pushed to the synagogue. So in order to facilitate an easier experience on the Sabbath, the rabbis introduced the concept of the Eruv. The Eruv is a very old concept. I don't want to give the impression it was designed in theory only recently. This is Talmudic in origin. It goes back to the very beginning of Jewish law, except that today it's used widely in most major Jewish cities across the world. Many Eruvim have been built in London recently, and they've become very popular. The Eruv essentially is the solution to the difficulty. And what it does is it uses existing street furniture, often homes. Sometimes where there are gaps, it uses poles and very, very thin wire to encompass a neighborhood. And in so doing, with some other technicalities that I can't possibly convey in a 3-minute video, it creates or transforms the public sphere to a private sphere. Once you have a private sphere, you can carry and transport within the neighborhood. So why should you care about the Eruv? The Eruv makes life a lot easier for Jews in the community who want to keep the Sabbath, but also need to transport or move things about. It's non-invasive. If you were looking for an Eruv, you may spot a pole or a wire. If you weren't looking for it, you're very unlikely to even spot it. So what an Eruv does is it brings harmony to a community, and it makes Shabbat an easier experience for all of